Today, I'm going to be talking about why content marketing isn't just about creativity, but it's actually about business strategy as well, and how you get those clients and in how you actually implement that content. So my name is Evan Olbricht. I'm a professional surf and lifestyle photographer here in San Diego. I also work at one of the top marketing agencies in the US. So pretty cool, have a lot of experience around this. And actually just got a few new clients around content and photography a few days ago around this whole business strategy. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Let's get right into it. First off, content marketing is not just an art. It's not just posting photos, videos to social media. It's actually a growth engine for the business that you're working that for. So I work at an agency. I run 7 accounts for this. And this is huge because so many people are like, all right, let's just post the best content. But what really is the best content? And that depends so much on each business, what you're doing for them, and what their goals are. So that is so important. And we often focus on really the storytelling and the visuals, but business leaders really judge us and will actually use us for that revenue, the ROI, and that revenue efficiency from that and how much they're paying us. So that is so important, and just having that overall business knowledge. I studied business in college. I've run my own business before. My family has a business, and my dad actually had his own business that he sold. So just being able to be in that business knowledge, learning as much as possible, reading business books, watching podcasts nowadays. There's so much you can learn, and you really have to learn it nowadays to be able to be in this business of marketing and overall business, or you're just not going to stand out and you're not going to perform well too. You're not going to get clients and they're not going to yield good results in that. And if your content doesn't align with those overall business goals, you won't have the resources or the buy-in to scale. So important right there. The second thing is understanding your margins and all the economics around the company really does matter. And if your content drives a sale, but your margins are slim, your wins may not be real wins, and you may actually be losing money, even though it says you're generating revenue. And this is super important because I see this with a lot of clients. I actually just had a talk with a client yesterday who was going to hire me for social media, for photography and video work. And I told him, I said, hey, what are your margins here? Are you making money on ads? And he's like, no, we're losing a couple $1,000s a month on these ads. So I was like, okay, we need to step back and take a look at your whole strategy. What are you doing? What can we optimize here? What should we just stop doing overall if you're losing money on it? And we talked through that, and he still hired me to run organic content instead of paid ads, because I was like, it doesn't make sense for you to pay me to run these ads to make content when we can just make organic content and you're not paying for ads, and that's yielding better results right now than your ads, because you're losing money per purchase running ads. So it's like, that just doesn't make sense there. And after I told that to the client, I earned his trust in that, and now he trusts me even more with the organic content. So also just having that overall knowledge, being actually very truthful with the client, that's how you earn that trust and can earn more clients through that way. The third thing is business knowledge helps you choose the right customers, types, and segments that you're looking for, that you're creating the content for, and everything that you're really doing around that, which is so important because all customers are not equal. Some have more high lifetime value, some low, some are easier to convert, some are, who knows, some could just be some random surfers that you're looking for a surf product, or some could be B2B, so you're actually targeting businesses looking to scale revenue. How do you actually make content for them versus a surfer? Big difference in that, and it's so important actually recognizing that. And if your brand has multiple customer segments, those content strategies will differ so much between that and how you're going to scale that, reach those target audiences. So having this business knowledge really gives you that kind of full circle with what you're doing, how you talk to the client, and the content that you're going to produce. So important in that. Just gives you kind of a leeway for that, and being able to talk to the client about that. Hey, what are you actually trying to do with this content? Who are you targeting with this content? You don't want to waste money on a shoot that's, it's just your style, but it's not the style of the customer. So you're kind of just wasting your own time. You're wasting the client's time. Overall, they're not going to hire you again because it's just a waste of money for them. So important to do that for yourself and for the client. The fourth thing is a big thing that most content people do not think about, which scalability and having systems in place are the key. So you can't just keep doing manual one-off content forever. No company can do that. It's just not sustainable. It's going to cost way too much, and it's just not going to work because there's going to be no consistency within that content. So to grow, you need repeatable systems, templates, automation and processes. And this is so important and really more than ever because of AI. And for me, I use AI so much. Like I was just using AI right here to actually build out certain things on my website. I was writing blogs, and I don't use AI to actually write blogs, but for blog ideas, for headers, I just making a YouTube video right here. Hey, what's a good header that's gonna stand out? Things like that are so important. Like I've even put screenshots of my YouTube videos and said, what do you think about the lighting? What can I do with the background? What can I do with the camera? Is the camera quality good? All of these things can really help you make your systems better. And even just having different systems, I make my YouTube scripts at different times. I'll brainstorm ideas and then I'll actually post them and do all the things at the same time because I have a system where one day a week I do everything for my YouTube and content wise, which helps so much because if I was just doing one thing a day, it'd be all scattered. It would end up taking more time where if I just sit down for a few hours a week, I can get everything done and it's a scalable system through that and hiring other people, getting more content. All of this goes into that and is so important to utilize your resources from other creators and then also AI and then Lightroom, all this stuff now, all of these different apps and stuff for editing and all of this can really help you scale your systems as well. Next thing is talking about ads, budget allocation, and channel strategy. So this is a lot of things that most content people don't think about with this, but even organic content is often needs paid support to do well. And without understanding those metrics, you can really waste a lot of budget. So those metrics of CPM, CPC, CTR, conversion rates, all of this, like cost per clicks, cost per actual conversion in purchasing, like all of this is so like important because let's say I make an ad for you and the CPM is just through the roof. It's costing you more for someone to purchase this than it is for the product is worth. So you're just losing money on every ad where it's like, okay, maybe I need to make this ad where I'm showing, the benefits of the products more. Maybe I'm showcasing it with a different type of customer to test this. Always be A/B testing that as well, which means you have multiple tests going at once. So you say, okay, this one's doing a little bit better. I'm gonna take this one off, and then I'm actually gonna make another one that's very similar to this one doing well and just tweak a few things I think will do better and just continually test, see what does better, and that small growth will end up so much higher than where you'll be if you just have kind of this staticness where if you keep growing, that'll build so fast. And that's how you actually get results nowadays because there are so many people trying to do this. Always be improving on your stuff and also ask the client, hey, what is converting right now? What is doing well with that content? Or what do you want to use this content for? Are you going to use this for a billboard in a big city? Or are you going to use this for meta ads? Like asking that as well, doing your research. Sometimes with clients before a shoot, I'll actually go on, screenshot their top performing ads and say, okay, what can I do to make it better than this? What can I do? Can I add some text below here? Can I frame it differently? Can I have it at a better location? Asking all of this stuff is just vital to having good content nowadays through all this ads and social media as well. Last thing is just having that credibility and influence when you have this business knowledge. Like I said a few days ago, actually yesterday as well, I actually got a client just because I knew about all this business stuff behind it, all this social media and marketing things. And it really gains trust with the client when you say, hey, I don't want to lose you money. Like the whole point of me doing this is truly to make you money. How can we optimize what you're doing currently? What are you doing that's working? What are you doing that's not working? Give them ideas, give them feedback, tell them to send their best converting content so you can look at it, give recommendations and try to better that. That is so important and you will always have so much trust within clients if you continue to do that. And I promise you they will keep recommending you to their friends, other companies as well. And it is so important. So overall, creativity is essential within content, but without that business knowledge, marketing is not a growth lever. And that's what separates content creators from strategic content leaders now. And there are so many things that you can learn. Go on LinkedIn, read books, watch YouTube videos like this. There's courses now. Learn as much as you can because it is ever changing as well. So always be learning, but focus on that business knowledge as well because that's really the core to what we're doing in marketing. Hope this video is helpful. Comment down below what you learned or if you have any more questions. Would love to make some more videos on this since I do work at one of the top marketing agencies. Always a lot of fun. I work specifically in TikTok shops running ads, doing stuff like that as well. So super fun, love to talk about it. But yeah, definitely let me know if you have any more questions down below. Like the video, share it with your friends, really helps me out, and see you next video.